Hi, this is Nancy Christy-Moore again, and I'm back today to demonstrate what happens when you throw salt. I know a lot of you have heard of this process, and it's really quite easy, except when do you throw the salt? I'm holding a painting up that I did several years ago of a landscape. This is a good way to utilize this technique. After the paint has been applied and has dried just a bit, enough that the sheen is off of the paint, you can throw the salt. And so I'm going to demonstrate that, and the little white spots in the tree is what happens after the salt removes the paint from the page. Okay? Here we go. First we apply the color. And I'm working very quickly because I have the air conditioner running in the room. And that's making things get dry very quickly, but in this case, we want things to be dry because we want the sheen to be off of the page before we throw the salt. I'm just putting these colors side by side so that they will vibrate. That's kind of how I paint. Now, the page looks kind of shiny. See that? Kind of shiny. So we're going to wait just a minute or two until it gets a little bit dull. Timing is everything when you throw salt. It took me a couple of years to figure this out. At first I threw the salt right away, and that was too soon. So I think we're starting to get, aha, see this? See these little white spots starting to show, starting to come up. Now some of it's already too dry. Can you see how that's starting to work? Now this one I did a few minutes ago, and you can see the little white dots where some of the salt came up. The important thing to remember here is the timing, and don't give up because you can try and try again. I would suggest using small sheets of paper to do your trying. Do keep your salt in a container that is completely airtight, or your salt will get moisture in it and it won't work as well. But you can use pretzel salt, you can use margarita salt, you can use table salt, you can use kosher salt, you can use rock salt, all different sizes and varieties. It doesn't really matter, but it's a lot of fun. So I hope you'll go out and start throwing your salt.